Justice League Annual Issue 1 sees the Justice League and Starman blast off into space and head for the remnants of the Source Wall. Here the Green Lanterns are looking after the broken wall of the multiverse. Arriving, Kendra telepathically tells Manhunter she's not okay, but their chat is interrupted by Miss Martian, who apologizes for the intrusion on their personal conversation. Starman meanwhile readies himself for the changes in the nature of space outside the ship, ready to do his part in the mission that will be talked about for a millennia to come. Kyle tells the Corps to clear the Source Wall opening, but doesn't understand how a second string hero from the 80s is going to help. Starman meanwhile uses his immense power from the totality to open a portal, where the new gods bring the Omega Titans through. Along with the Green Lanterns and the Thanagarian fleet under Shayera's command, the heroes pull the Omega Titans towards the Source Wall in order to seal it back up. Kendra meanwhile has her wings activate, making Starman retreat to her, telling her that she is about to fulfill her cosmic destiny. Because of this, Kendra remembers her time in the Hall of Justice Chapel with Starman before they left. Starman finds the new world so fascinating compared to the one he left decades before. He explains to the hero what her wings are and their relation to the totality, and he also reveals that Luther is acting wrongly in thinking that the universe is destined to fall to doom. But the truth is actually the opposite, since Starman knows that the Source Wall is a protective bubble between them and the Void, and the Omega Titans were the first line of defense against that void, absorbing small planetary energies that can replenish the Source Wall and save trillions from the horrors beyond. Biggest reveal, however, Starman has is that Kendra is one of the universe's last line of defenses as well, since she can communicate with the Omega Titans, and since the Entropy Titan was killed, Starman will have to channel its power through her in order to heal the wall, and she will need to take its place. Back in the present, the Omega Titans are put into the Source Wall with no trouble at all as Hawkgirl heads to the Entropy Titan's empty spot that calls out to her. Manhunter connects with her mind, knowing that her mission means Kendra Saunders will effectively die if she is to join the Source Wall. Kendra doesn't find that worrying since she's been reincarnated multiple times and a final death will bring her peace. Because of this, John has made a dreamlike world in her mind that she can inhabit, made from all the best parts of Kendra's lives over the decades. Manhunter is jolted back to the real world suddenly when Superman alerts him to Brainiac's surprising arrival. Weeks before, Brainiac reveals Lex's plans failed when he failed to realize that Starman has the powers Lex sought all this time, and he could have unlocked Perpetua when he had the hero in his custody. Lex says that he has a key already with the doorknob, but Brainiac says that he's only unlocked 4 of the 7 forces, and the Omega Titans are the key to the rest of them and to healing the Source Wall. Brainiac lays out his plan, intent on taking over Starman's mind briefly and using him to open the totality and free Perpetua for them. In exchange for this, Brainiac wants to study the being and will join the Legion of Doom while he does so. In the present, Brainiac's forces attack as Kendra enters the Entropy Titan's place. However, Brainiac gets control of Starman, but the hero is strong-minded, fighting back against the villain. Brainiac is stronger, however, and bests the hero, stealing all his power and unlocking the Source Wall, which finally lets Perpetua free of the totality. Revealing herself, Perpetua, the creator of the Monitor, the Anti-Monitor, and the World Forger, rips open the edge of space, obliterating the entirety of the Source Wall and the Omega Titans. Manhunter manages to rescue Kendra before the huge explosion engulfs her. As the Source Wall is destroyed, it is revealed that both New Genesis and Apocalypse have also vanished, alerting a very angry Spectre to what Earth has done. The House of Heroes are also alerted, knowing that this is to be the end of the multiverse. The Legion meanwhile make their escape with the captured Perpetua as Brainiac begins his work. With the universe now open to any and all threats from the beyond, Shayera and the Green Lantern Corps head back to their respective worlds, blaming Earth's heroes for dooming them all. The heroes head back to Earth, knowing now that the universe is different and the whole multiverse is now moving towards the unknown, and they are to blame. On Earth, Lex has Perpetua put in a giant test tube, telling Brainiac to prepare for the biggest war the multiverse has never seen. Justice League Annual Issue 1 was a huge issue, not just in page count, but the events that transpired in it. Usually annuals are one-shot stories or a story that are loosely connected to what's been happening in the actual ongoing, but this one tied up to the events directly following on from Justice League Issue 16 and entered Scott Snyder's next incredible phase with this team. I absolutely loved how everything Scott did from No Justice until Issue 16 has come to a head, and it's all tied off with Perpetua finally revealing herself and blowing open the multiverse. While we got grand events like that, we also got some kind of quiet and touching moments, especially between Manhunter and Hawkgirl, who thanks to this series and the last arc really, have become two of my favourite Justice Leaguers. The ramifications of this event will be widespread no doubt, and I cannot wait to see what Scott Snyder, James Tynion and everyone else involved on this book are doing next now that their toy box has been expanded exponentially thanks to the multiverse. I'm going to give this issue a 9.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.